Galaga 90 was known as Galaga 88 when it was released in the arcades. Why? Because it was released in 1988. Duh! When it was ported in America to the TurboGrafx in a different year, they subsequently changed the name. Ironically, the date stamped on it is actually 1989, during the system's initial launch in America, so I guess they were preparing for the future? Whatever the case, if the original Galaga forced you to spend every last quarter on it in the arcades, then Galaga 90 will entertain you for a while as well. The game seems to be missing something in the replay value arena, but it retains many of the elements that made the original game a winner. The evil Galaga troops have returned, and as commander of the Federal Army of the Milky Way, it is your job to chase them back to planet Galaga. So wait, was there actually a story in the original Galaga, and this is a continuation of that? Well, I guess so. So, grab your Proton Fighter and head for the stars. This is actually the third sequel to Namco's arcade space shooter from 1979, Galaxian, and uses a similar design created in the original Galaga from 1981. However, they built upon these ideas and created a slightly different game that still retains the original feel we have so come to love. They have added end bosses, random vertically scrolling levels, and the ability to warp across different paths by collecting warp speed capsules. At the game's start, you can choose to have one single fighter with 2 ships remaining, or a dual shot fighter with 1 ship remaining. Make sure you choose wisely. If you decide on dual and get destroyed early, that is one precious life you'll be missing right from the beginning. The object of the game is to fight your way through space, finally reaching the surface of planet Galaga. The enemies, like in the original, attack in waves and also swoop down individually or in small groups to pick you off at the bottom of the screen. Many of these attackers you will definitely recognize. A lot of the new enemies are really cool. Some combine to form one large scary mofo. Some have shields preventing your shots from penetrating them. Others explode in a series of beautiful fireworks. Ooh. Ah. Boss Galaga also returns, using his tractor beam to kidnap your fighter. Saving this fighter awards you with a dual shot. If you're in dual shot mode already, you'll be granted a sweet triple shot. Sometimes the game feels bad for you and will randomly award you a red capsule, automatically converting you to a triple fighter. Now, there are 3 ways to rate this particular game. 1. How does it stack up against the original Galaga? Well, easy. It has all the fun and addiction of that original game. The control is the same, the graphics are a nice welcome update, the bonus stages remain and are upgraded beautifully, and the sounds are just pure nostalgia. The non-linear path of Galaga 90 is also nice, although the original non-ending Galaga still makes for a better game. 2. How does it stack up to the arcade version, Galaga 88? Well, the game obviously is not as advanced as its arcade counterpart, but it's extremely close. Plus, you gotta love the TurboGrafx and its built-in turbo switches, keeping your fingers from developing blaster blisters. 3. How does it stack up against other games on the system, especially those released during the first year? It is a really great first-year release and tons of fun for anyone who ever enjoyed the original. The fun factor of Galaga 90 is strong. It is very addicting, the action is fast-paced and fun, and the various paths you can take and warp capsules to collect give it a nice non-linear feel. With no continues, you are required to beat the game in 1 credit. Depending on which path you end up taking, this can be an easy proposition or a not-so-easy one. The problem with Galaga 90 is that it could never rival such an awesome original game that came out during the golden arcade age. Those games forced you to improve your skills in order to progress further and snag the high score. Galaga 90 seems to end a bit too soon. Luckily, the non-linear aspect adds a little extra replay value, making it an above-average classic game upgrade. 3.5 TurboChips out of 5.